this is Redban coming to you live from Skankfest for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Get up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Skankfest, this is it. Last Kill Tony of the festival. You guys ready to do this shit? Wow, come on guys, make some noise. Brian Redban's here, everybody.
Hey guys!
It is so exciting to be here at Skankfest, or as I call it, Vape Pen. Fuck yeah, works every goddamn time. This is so exciting. We know what's going on. We're still here.
Yes.
Don't forget, July 25th, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, our biggest show ever. The Fillmore Theater, ladies and gentlemen. Over 2,200 seats. Our 2,200 standing room, but we're gonna sell seats. You're gonna get to sit for that Kill Tony, believe it or not. So it's 998, right, Trey?
Yes.
How about a hand for our head of security, Trey Fergus here?
Wearing his finest Grand Theft Auto shirt.
Stand up, Trey. Say hi to these people.
Come on, do it.
Come on.
Look at that
Look
shirt.
at this guy. Who wants to get beat up by a giant homosexual? This is exciting. I love it. See, at Skankfest, that shirt is considered gay. Using facial moisturizer is considered homosexual. Eating vegetables is considered faggotry. But sucking another dude's dick is considered awesome. I wrote that one this morning, already used it downstairs at the professional wrestling event. I mean, I am just having the time of my life. The goddamn comedy jam last night was unbelievable. The Skanks are just out here killing it. Perhaps one of my favorite things I've ever seen, the pro wrestling event earlier. Skankfest is truly, I've been saying it for years, and boy have we watched the stock rise. Skankfest is the greatest comedy festival in the world, everybody. Concise, all in one big, beautiful place. This fucking venue, the Brooklyn Bazaar, is amazing. The staff is so cool. Everything's fucking locked in. So what do you say? Should we just get into this show or what? It's Kill Tony Live. Who loves fucking CBD, huh? I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how much CBD they gave us to toss away. The great people at Infinite CBD, that's infinitecbd.com. Simple thinking, people. You use the promo code KillTony, you save 15% on everything all the time. I use the caffeine pills in the morning. You know, I always thought coffee was the thing. We used to work at Starbucks, and I got hooked on these lattes, and I'd put a bunch of fucking sugar in it and everything, and it's just not healthy. And then now I just take a pill. There's handicapped people dodging the CBD. You should be...
Putting it on your feet.
You're the one that needs it the most. Here you go, you little fucking doofus.
You can't catch him.
Here, take the whole fucking backpack, you idiot. All right. Tonight's guests, I mean, when we're in New York, we get these special fucking treat guests that we simply never get in Los Angeles at our home base of the Comedy Store, where we're back tomorrow with the great Sal Vulcano of the Impractical Jokers. But tonight we have three fucking world-class New Yorkers. You know them, you love them. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Ari Shaffir, Rich Voss, and Bonnie Mcfarlane! Everybody's here! Bonnie Mcfarlane, Rich Voss, and Ari Shaffir. Welcome to the show, guys. This is Rich and Bonnie's first time on the show. VossRoast.com. My Wife Hates Me podcast. And I'll say this, because everyone that listens to this show obviously knows that I roast a lot of people. I love roasting, written for a bunch of the Comedy Central roasts, performed a bunch of roasts. And every clip I've seen of that Voss roast, it's the only roast that I had nothing to do with that I think is absolutely hilarious. And that's the biggest compliment I could give, is the best thing that I had nothing to do with. But no, every clip's hilarious. I can't remember exactly which one said it, but I remember one of them called Skankfest Bonnaroo for middle acts.
No, Colin Quinn said it.
Amazing.
Colin once called Bobby Kelly a last-minute gift at the Beijing airport. Fucking Colin's the most brilliant. He's just brilliant.
Unbelievable. Those priceless jokes. And how about this guy from probably 10 of the first 100 episodes and none since then, the return of Ari Shaffir, everybody. Hey, Ari absolutely killed it earlier in the pro wrestling ring as the special guest referee for Louis J. Gomez and Mike Harrington.
Yeah, I was fucking great, man. That was so much fun. Fuck Louis, though.
The energy in that room was unbelievable. And for those of you that saw or have heard of Louis dumping pee on Ari's head last year, I believe Ari got his revenge today. Kill Tony is the first podcast to get to announce that Ari Shaffir put his butthole on Louis's face earlier, everybody. I mean, the butthole, the balls were probably right on his forehead.
It got deeper than those kids Michael Jackson made. Fucking.
Shit.
It was deep.
I loved it. And we're going to go deep here tonight, everybody. But one thing you guys should know is that we have a band on this show. And yeah, that's exactly the reaction I was hoping for. It's the first time I've gotten it. Finally, I found something.
Wait, hold on. You do the thing again about
you guess. I mean, I know the audience knows, but you guests may not know this. But on this show, we have a band.
Wow. He's like you. He spits it out.
Oh, is that true?
I just go like this with my tongue and let it evaporate.
Yeah, the band, they commit to different characters every single episode. They got ready in a different room tonight. Sometimes it's a brand new character that we've never seen before. Sometimes it's the return of some of our classic Kill Tony characters that they've been. And last night they were the Legion of Skanks during the Legion of Skanks episode. Let's see what they are tonight. Make some noise for the best damn band in the land, the Kill Tony Band. Jeremiah Watkins and Joel Jimenez. Oh, that sounds suspicious. We know that music. Oh! We know these guys, some of the most famous characters in the show's history. It is the Cat Burglars. Wow, it's been a long time, sir. Welcome back to the show. Cat Burglar, everybody. Come on, make some fucking noise. What's going on in here tonight? What's going on? Did I throw out too much CBD? What is happening out there with this audience? Cat Burglar, how you doing? Welcome to Skankfest.
Cat Burglar.
And then back here, of course, we have Joe Pesci from Home Alone, dressed up for Halloween. What's your name again?
Joe Pesci.
Wow. My God. Real improv power course we have going on here. So we have the band, we have Bonnie, Rich, Ari, we have Redban, which brings me to the great hot dog water holder of destiny, everyone. We are going extra skanky here tonight.
Did you steal that from the Comedy Store?
No, they have a kitchen here too.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. But yeah. So a bunch of people signed up before the show. If I pull your name out of the bucket, you get 60 seconds uninterrupted. You know your time is up when you hear the sound of a kitten. That means wrap it up then, or else you're gonna bring out the angry Chelsea Bear. It's back. And the only entranceway is right here on this side of the stage. Don't jump up on the front. Don't try to go that way. Come up and then that way. You guys
kick your fucking head off.
Yep. You guys ready to start this fucking thing or what? It's the final Kill Tony of Skankfest. We're back in LA tomorrow. Put your hands together for your first comedian of the night, Kyle Hamhort, or Hamhont. Is he coming? Here comes Kyle. One more time for Kyle, everybody.
Yay! Give it up for yourselves. You didn't die of a coke overdose last night. That's awesome. Me either. Everybody in New York's so fit. I guess I'd be that way too if I had to walk to a McDonald's. Oh, shit. I didn't know my dude signed me up for this, so I'm very like, oh, shit, I'm stoned. I think marijuana wouldn't be a big problem in this country if it was in the Bible. And I'm sure there was marijuana in the Bible, but it's a big book. They had to cut some shit out, you know? I imagine that night, like anybody who's went out drinking, at the end of the night, they know there's a couple dudes that are always looking for weed. And that night that Jesus turned water into wine, I'm sure there was no difference. There was probably 2 dudes at the end of the night that walked up to Jesus like, yo, Jesus, that water into wine shit was dope, bro. But I was wondering, if I'm not putting you out, if I'm not asking too much, could you turn this hay into some hash for me? And Jesus looked at him like, my son, I'm the Son of God. I can do anything you ask. But I will not turn that hay into hash for my son. We are not out of hash. Go over there. Ask Peter. His shit's the bomb. He'll hook you up. He's got coke, too. The guy's practically a saint.
Hell yeah, there you go. Kyle Hamhort. Pushing it to the limit, going way over his time, but what does he know about limits, right? Look at him, everyone. Kyle Hamhort. Hamhort, am I saying that right?
Honhorst.
What?
Honhorst.
Honhort?
Much, you gotta say
Yeah,
it
you
once more,
stupid
please.
idiot. Never heard the name Han Horst before?
Real
Idiot.
show business name.
What did you guys think of Kyle? Will you watch Kyle do? Kyle, is this your first time performing stand-up comedy?
No, I've been doing it 3 years or so.
3 years. Oh, yep.
Did you,
Yeah, it sucks for 3 years. I get it.
Did you swallow Bobby Kelly? Where are you doing comedy at buffets? What the fuck? Take a breather. I didn't listen to a word you said because it was hard to get past how you look. So keep it up. You're doing well. Thanks.
Bonnie, what'd you think of Kyle?
When you first started talking, I felt bad for you, honestly, because you're fat and a drug addict. But then at about 32nd point, I was like, I hope he dies.
Yeah, we definitely. You have everything that like great comics have. You have that fat, sweaty, fucking likable look, and the drug addiction, and none of the jokes. It's really interesting.
He's like Artie Strange.
And you're definitely going to die before you're 35.
Yeah, how old are you? Where are you?
35.
Oh, it's this year.
Do
coming.
it! Do
Heart failure is coming. Say goodbye to your mom.
How many of you want to see this guy do jumping jacks until he has a heart attack tonight, huh? You want to do some jumping jacks for us?
Until the heart attack?
All right.
I'll hold your
well.
glasses.
I just want to see if you could do 5 jumping jacks. Yeah. How many do you think you can do?
Let me get off the stage before before it collapses.
Tony, he said 5? Like if he said 1,000.
Drum it off for us.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God, there you go. Hey, there's your stuff. Don't forget. Oh, he's already losing the blood to his head, everybody. He left his hat, his sunglasses, his sleep apnea mask. He left everything up here.
That was the biggest, laziest worm I have ever seen.
I love that he
flopped
just
down. It's like you took a worm and just fucking threw it on the pavement.
I love that he walked himself off. I didn't even dismiss him. He literally just jumping jacked off the stage. For those of you listening to the podcast, I've never seen Applejacks do jumping jacks before. So that might be a new segment. Did you guys like that? Fat guy doing jumping jacks? Oh, hey, who knows? Anything is possible here on Kill Tony.
I like too who's like New Yorkers. You know, I'm fat compared to New Yorkers, but I'm like, dude, look at your audience. They're fucking disgusting.
It's incredible.
A lot of broken down fellas in there.
Heck yeah. That guy loves CBD. Candy, bananas, and diarrhea. All right, fuck it. Pulled another name out of the bucket. Why bananas?
Diarrhea.
Why would he eat bananas? He doesn't eat fucking bananas.
Butterfinger.
That's a fruit. Put your hands together for your next comedian, Jeffrey Gurian. Jeffrey Gurian, everybody. Anything can happen. Hey.
That I love
Hey, hey.
beside her and guide her to a place.
How about a hand for the band, everybody?
You're in
Killing
makeup.
it here
All right,
tonight.
Jeffrey Gurian's not coming.
Jeffrey Gurian. Is anybody seeing any movement?
No.
Okay.
No movement.
All right.
All right, back to the bucket. That guy's blacklisted.
He was doing his hair.
I don't know why you insist on doing that. Put your hands together for your next comedian, Diego Lopez, everyone.
Hello, what's up? How you doing? I got an STD test recently, about 2 years ago, and I was in the waiting room and I couldn't put a pamphlet down because it's telling you things you shouldn't be doing. And the first thing it says is you shouldn't be using the Pullout Method, and I can't get over the fact that we call that a method. Really, method. What a generous classification for what that is. Yes, what learned men of science we are for not coming inside of a woman. Absolutely, yes. Doctor, I concur with my abacus in hand. We all know the first man to pull out did it while wearing a lab coat, I'm sure. I don't know. Generous classification. That's a lot of fun. I grew up religious. I don't know. Religion's a little dangerous. I know that because the first time someone told me that Jesus was actually Jewish, I almost swung at them. Like, what the fuck did you say? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that laugh you heard there at the end was Ari Shaffir giving a thumbs down on his joke, if you're wondering. I don't even know if you know that, Diego.
No.
I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, the laugh you got that you thought was yours was Ari's.
Oh, you thought that was your laugh? I get it. Can I just start? Well, first of all, the juice up. That's fine. I was joking. But the pull-out method, dude. Don't fucking shit on the pull-out method. It's tried. It's proven. I am like 202 with the pull-out method.
Yep.
And that's with Lewis.
Have you guys seen Diego before? How long you been doing stand-up?
3.5 years, 4 years.
3 and a half. Another guy doing 3 years. That is incredible. All here in New York?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How many, they say you get to do a lot of spots a night in New York, that's one of the great things. You get to do a lot of spots?
A lot of open mics.
Yeah?
Decent amount of spots.
How,
4 to 5 times a week.
4 or 5 times a week.
Depends.
Okay. Yeah.
You and the last comic should go on tour as the Unwatchables. First of all, the fact that, here's a little tip. Don't run to the stage. Nobody fucking runs to work, okay? When you run, you seem too excited, and no one's that fucking happy to do what they do for a living, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Have a little self-doubt. You
Okay.
see what I'm saying? And or go listen to one of your sets, and then you'll get self-doubt. You see what I'm saying? But keep up the good work.
I liked it when your real personality shone through. Like you're like and then you're like, all right, and then I was like, more of that, please.
Diego, you born and raised in New York?
No.
Where?
Born in New Jersey, grew up in South Florida.
South Florida.
Yeah.
And you moved here how long ago?
10 years ago.
10 years ago. What do you do for work?
I teach MMA.
You teach MMA?
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here. Really?
I liked you. I thought you were great.
Where do you teach MMA at?
Williamsburg MMA.
Williamsburg MMA.
Mm-hmm.
Do you teach people the mustache hold?
Is the first thing you do is tell people how to say MMA the way you do? MMA.
Said it pretty fast.
He says it pretty fast.
Williamsburg, man.
Yeah.
Where do you teach MMA?
So you could defend yourself if something happened. Tell us about your fighting experience. How did you get to teach MMA? You seem like the guy that would get bullied by the guy that teaches MMA.
Trained for a while, and then I fought for a while, and
And then when he got his 10th tattoo, they're like, fuck it, you're in.
good enough.
Do you know your dad?
Tony.
Do you know your dad?
I go a little deeper with my questions.
Let's check. Oh, okay.
I was just going to say those that can't do, teach.
Right.
But the moment passed.
Wow. Jeez. That sounds like a
Fucking fight
challenge.
all of you right now.
So, Diego, have you ever had to use your defenses on like the streets or anything like that? Anybody ever been
comedy
like hit?
club?
Yeah.
No, not really. Been pretty lucky. That's it. Nothing. I teach Lewis. Did that earlier. That was fun.
Oh, you taught Lewis.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What? How to pay child support?
Wow.
He is quick. Not as quick as MMA.
Diego. Diego, what's something about you we'd be surprised to know about you? A fun fact about you or your life or the way you were raised or anything like that.
I've never been with a woman.
Wow, Diego, you just looked at Bonnie like you've been with her before, and like you did, like you can't
all right,
say
real
anything
cool.
like that.
Why, does he own the club?
I just stood up for you a minute ago. That's unbelievable.
No, sober for a long time. That's the weirdest thing.
Why'd you get sober?
I was a bad drunk.
Yeah? What's something that you once did when you were drunk?
I punched a hole in the wall and then realized what I did and then turned around and pulled the thermostat off of another wall and put it in that hole.
And then what'd you do with the spot where the thermostat was?
Kind of forgot about it immediately.
Just like, fuck, what do I do? Punch.
Well,
Was that your bottom?
Jesus,
Not bad.
I sucked a dick to get high. You just punch a hole in the wall?
Yeah.
You're MMA. You're supposed to do that.
Well, it's fitting, Diego, because I'm pretty sure you're going to be performing comedy at Hole in the Walls for the rest of your life. There he goes, Diego Lopez, everybody. The first guy to not jumping jack off the stage. How about a hand for Jeremiah Watkins over there? This guy did 2 sold-out shows at the Gramercy Theater on Thursday, a show in Poughkeepsie the night before that. We did a show in L.A. the night before that. And then he flew to a gig in Clusterfest Friday, did a show after midnight, flew all the way back to Skankfest yesterday without missing a beat. I'm pretty sure this is the only comedian to do both Clusterfest and Skankfest on Friday, Saturday combo. He did a show in San Francisco and New York in the same day. Think about that for a second, because that was a 12:15 a.m. show, right? That's fucking crazy. All right, pull the name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for Stephen Witkowski, everyone. Here we go. Jeremiah's podcast is Jeremiah Wonders, by the way. Every episode's fun.
Oh,
He's got the new Reagan and Watkins album available at ReaganandWatkins.com. Stephen Witkowski, everyone.
I was dating this girl for 9 months or so, and I already knew her favorite meal, so I invited her over, cooked her dinner, shrimp, lobster, pasta. I made it all. Dessert too. And it was beautiful. We went upstairs. Do you think I got that pussy? Well, I did. Would I have not earned it? No? To me, I earned it. I guess the catch is she was 13. I was 13 too. We're still together. We've got 2 kids together, and we made that work. So I've got the craziest life, I think, here at Skankfest.
Jesus Christ. All right. Stephen Witkowski admitting to a case of what I believe is double molestation or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. Incredible. I got bad news for you, which is fitting because you're dressed like a bad news bear. Steven, what the fuck was that, man? Explain yourself. I'm gonna give you another 60 seconds to fucking explain yourself.
Dude, you're never gonna understand the craziest guy at Skankfest.
For those of you listening to the podcast, Steven looks like if the Chucky doll took over the body and grew up all the way in human form. He looks like Forrest Gump at the end of The Long Run.
He looks like the clearance section at Target.
SpongeBob No Jokes.
Hey!
Oh, Redban for the win.
It's like watching a documentary on a pedophile.
From the viewpoint of the pedophile.
Yeah.
It's a long story, and I had to tell it quick, so I guess it got weird quick.
That's not true, is it? How did you?
It's all true.
I honestly cannot believe that at 13 you were cooking lobster.
Yeah, no fucking way.
I mean, that seems.
He was a
That's why I
fat
earned
13.
it.
I doubt that you're allowed to use the stove.
That's the night I lost my virginity.
I like his version of what everything is to cook. Shrimp, lobster, pasta. I did it all. There are literally no foods left over after you get to both shrimp and lobster and pasta. That bitch was wet.
Yeah, because 13-year-olds love lobster.
Steven, how long you been doing comedy?
This is like my 20th mic.
20th mic. Hell yeah. Absolutely. There you go. Just getting started. You live.
Do you like all things under 21?
You live here in New York City?
From Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, Utah. Wow, that is incredible.
What?
Now you get it.
Yeah, now I get it. Totally.
When you registered for this, did you think you were back in the court system? That was a good fucking joke. Go fuck yourself.
What do you
Know
do?
your audience.
What do you do for work, Steven? What do you do for a living, Steven? What do you deliver and drive and deliver for a living?
He takes underage girls across state lines.
Yeah.
It's quite lucrative.
He looks like he delivers DiGiorno.
He pulls up in the car. Hey kid, you like spaghetti?
I'm in film production.
Film production. What do you do on the production side of things? Just sort of like a runner?
For the last year, I've been doing costumes.
Oh, costumes. Are you in one right now? Hell yeah.
The Skankfest costume.
Heck yeah. You work on any films or any projects that we might recognize?
Yellowstone.
Nope.
Yep. What else?
Andy Mack.
Ah. Okay.
Joe Bell.
What do you like to do for fun? You like to smoke pot for sure? This
For
guy's
sure.
eyes are fucking red as shit.
What? What's your?
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, or whatever. Anyone.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what's your favorite playground?
Yeah, anything outdoors. That's accurate.
What are some hobbies of yours? What do you do other than smoking pot?
Baseball.
What do you do with baseball? The fuck do you sell hot dogs? What do you do with baseball? In baseball.
He just trolls little league places and sees what the fucking hot ass there is.
Yep.
What do you do with baseball? You play baseball?
Play baseball,
In what kind of
softball.
league? A lesbian
Beer
softball league?
Amateur leagues, beer
Yeah.
leagues.
Wow. What position do you play?
He's professional creeper underneath the bleachers.
First base. I'm left-handed.
Wow. First base. Well,
Are you
incredible.
nervous, dude?
A little bit now. Yeah.
Wow.
Why? What's the worst thing you ever did in your life to anyone?
Second worst besides this.
Probably get that 13-year-old girl pregnant a couple years later.
Wait. So wait a second. Hold on. Let's go back to this story. Maybe I missed something. You got a 13-year-old girl pregnant?
No, she was 15 when I got her pregnant. We had been dating.
Yeah,
We've
idiot.
been dating since then.
They were together from 13 to 15, and then his sperm started coming out, and then
Yeah.
Oh, so this is when you were both the same age, but you got her pregnant, right?
2 kids with her.
Wait, what?
2 kids with her.
You're still with her?
Yeah, he's married to
Third-
Miss Pat.
Third on the way. Miss Pat.
Have you not heard? This is the craziest man at Skankfest.
So you've been with, how old are you now?
I'm 28.
28. And it's the same girl. You're still with her.
Yes.
You got a 13-year-old kid?
She's 12.
You have a 12-year-old. You're
When
28.
you go to the junior prom, do you edit any of this?
I think we do starting tonight. No. Wow. So what's it like having a kid that's almost the same age as you?
I mean, that's why I say it's crazy. It's
Are they ever like, fuck you,
It's a
Dad,
different
you
perspective.
do your homework.
they
Go
see-
back to college, you idiot.
They
You
absolutely-
degenerate. Like, is your 15-year-old a girl or a boy?
Girl.
Yeah, she's about to start talking. My God. What'd you name her? What's her name?
Grace.
Grace? Yeah. Coming to the stage, everybody, only 15 years old. So you better time to say your grace, everybody. Get ready for supper. Grace is coming to the stage.
Would you say you guys had her so you could groom her?
You think that... Ari, you think this guy knows anything about grooming?
Yeah, Joelberg. All right.
My last name's not Allen, so no.
I don't get it. So, Steven, thanks so much for signing up. Really intriguing story that you had kids so early. There he goes, Steven Witkowski, everybody.
Can somebody start a GoFundMe for those kids?
You guys having fun out there? Put your hands together for your next comedian, Nico.
Hey, wait,
everybody.
one quick. Bert Kreischer's in the crowd, everybody. Give it up for Bert Kreischer right there. The hat.
Is that him?
Yeah, make a wave, Bert. Take your shirt off. You fucking fat fuck.
Put your hands together for your next comedian, Nico, everyone. Nico. Where's Nico at? Is that a real thing? Oh, here we go. Nico, no. Nico. Here he is, everybody. It's Nico.
Hello. Fuck. All right. This is it, man. This is my fucking opportunity with the big shots, man. This is fuck, man. I had a couple jokes before, but now that I'm up here, goddamn, I was hoping that fucking one of them was gonna sign me to their label. Fucking give me a deal, man. Like a couple thousand, man. I'm really struggling up here, man. No, don't, guys. Come on. Hey, wait. Come on, guys. Jokes. Set up. Punchline. All right. You guys. This looks like my high school gym teachers. Guys. The 60 seconds isn't done. It's not up yet. I got more. I came prepared. Dude, set up punchline. Nico, set up you fucking coke addicts! You fucking coke! You son!
Nico,
fucking
Nico. All right. Wow, Nico, you're the worst ever. What happened? Look at this guy wearing his Sunday only pass. Like, is there anything sadder?
This is my fucking 5th grade teacher's vest, you guys. Come on.
Still bombing.
Guys, come.
Nico, have you ever done comedy before?
No.
And you didn't prepare a minute for
No
tonight?
preparal anyone first time on stage!
No prepare.
Fuck!
Hey.
All right,
Fuck.
Nico.
We're
gonna let's just keep it moving for somebody that actually wants the spot. Too many sign-ups tonight. Put the mic back in the mic stand. That's the worst kind of worst you could be, Nico.
I love you guys.
Tony.
They don't like you.
Tony,
Yeah, Joelberg.
that guy looked like every dead member of Pantera in one.
Do you get a lot of people who have just never done it? They're like, fuck it, let me try.
Well, I mean, normally
Yeah.
they actually try.
Yeah,
no
sometimes
one's
they have
ever like,
jokes,
fuck it, let
but-
me not try.
I like how he kept yelling out the one thing he didn't do.
Yeah.
Set up.
He was like, no, I prepared. You're like, but then you did.
He just got a Netflix special.
Yeah,
He's trans, so they were like, we got to get something for you.
exactly. If he gets pregnant in the next few days, you might get one. Put your hands together for your next comedian, Nikesh, everybody. Nikesh, Nikesh.
That sounds brown. It sounds brown.
I think it is. It sounds brown as hell. Nikesh, everyone. Brown indeed. Here he is.
Well, at least I go up after him, so. Decided I would get into running recently. I know it doesn't look like it, but went out, got myself some new jeans. You know, they were real expensive, black. You're probably thinking, why would you get jeans if you're going to be running? And I would say, what do all the best runners have in common? Black jeans, right? Thank you. Okay. Let's do this. You guys, you've seen that new feature in Uber, right? You can click a button and tell the driver ahead of time, not that, he's not going to talk to you. It's only available, though, in Uber Black, which is kind of fucked up because they're making you pay a shit ton of money so that the guy who's actually servicing you doesn't say anything. He keeps his mouth shut. I just find it crazy that the CEO of Uber, like one of the biggest companies in the world, is stealing product strategy from a porn star that fucked the president. Okay, fuck off.
Put your hands together for Nikesh, everyone.
Can you pay us back for our drone?
Nikesh, was that your first time doing comedy?
I did an open mic 8 or 10 years ago,
Heck
but
yeah.
then I did a 9/11.
You mastered it, and then you were like, we don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah. No, I did a 9/11 year hiatus after that. So
You're the only brown comedian to take a break after 9/11? Not a good move. Not a good time to stop. That's when they all made it. You know that, right?
I don't know, man. He bombed and then I came up, and so.
Well, if it
I'm
makes you
gonna
feel
try
any
bombing
better,
now,
you
I
would have
guess.
never made it anyway.
I don't know. This guy looks like if Russell Peters and Gabriel Iglesias made a baby together.
He looks disgusting. He's like Aziz Sloppy.
Thank you.
Cat burglar.
Yes, this guy looks like an animated character from the movie Road to El Dorado.
I'm amazed that you showed up at
cut.
Skankfest in this outfit. Actually,
thank
it's
you.
it's a weird.
I like
it's an
pastels.
interesting. You can shut up.
I like
It's an
pastels.
interesting.
No, what's wrong with pastels? I mean, I figure that the only way Rich gets you wet is if he turns around and says pastels in front of your face.
wait,
Oh
now,
my
wait.
God, Nikesh, stop
Oh,
it. Nikesh.
I mean, but you know what the difference is? I didn't fail as a parent.
This isn't my job.
What do you do for a living in the day?
Good question.
I'm a consultant.
What do you?
Consultant means he answers the phone on tech support and does not get your answers.
What type of consultant are you, Nikesh? What do you consult for? Money?
No, I help veterans hopefully get into better health care. So.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there he goes, using the fucking veteran card.
My only question is veterans for which country? Iraq or America?
What is your heritage, my friend?
My parents are from India.
Oh,
In what
I'm
part of-
surprised your calves are not bigger. I thought Indian people worship cows.
Well, it would be the opposite, but anyway.
No, it's smart. Look at it.
Well, if Indian people worship the cow, they anyway.
So you're from India now, because you guys shit anywhere, and you just did it here. So now you feel at home.
Tony Hinchcliffe just realized my brilliant joke.
I did. I just got it. I got it. I really did. I heard it backwards. I'll take the L on that one. I did. I clearly missed that joke. I thought it was backwards. I thought you said they don't worship cows, but yeah, they do. Okay. Nikesh, how long have you been sipping on that Pedialyte?
Yeah, for a while. It's pretty warm and gross right now.
What's something crazy about you that we'd be surprised to know?
He has boat shoes on, but no boat.
Wow. Ari just knocked the drink out of his hand. Wow.
I can't
This
hate.
is
I love this
incredible.
fucking guy. I can't hate.
Of course. Why would you get mad? You barely had anything left.
Nope.
So Nikesh,
My people
explain to
clean up,
explain
so
to
I'm
me
just
what
gonna-
type of weird year-long vacation. Not many people took a year vacations after 9/11. Explain to me what you.
The parents of the people who planned it. He had a tough time. Everything worked out well. Celebrate.
What did you do during that year?
I went to Zimbabwe, went bungee jumping off of the Victoria Falls.
Bungee jumping? Are you sure you weren't
Botswana.
ISIS training? Bungee jumping? Wow, you went bungee jumping.
Yeah, they found a cord that could handle all this, and so
Yeah.
I said, like, why not?
Oh, I wish I would have put it around your neck.
Nikesh, is there anything that you're afraid of that would be that would surprise us that you don't think a lot of people are afraid of? Is there anything?
I'm actually afraid of, speaking in front of people. I don't like it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we didn't like it either.
Is this something that you've always wanted to try, stand-up comedy?
Yeah, actually, I have. I loved doing it a few years, when I did it back then, and I wanted to see if I sucked as bad back, now as I did back then, and I do.
I think the cat burglar might be trying to steal your bag. You might want to.
Have it, man.
Wow, he's gonna give it to the cat. All right, Nikesh, you really know how to work a crowd into a frenzy. Well, I'm glad that you came up
Thanks a lot,
here.
guys.
We can rationalize that we had some diversity on this show. There he goes, Nikesh, everybody. The great.
Man, that guy was a real weapon of.
Yeah. What's that, Ari? Okay, this looks like an interesting name. Make some noise for Biff Sweetwater.
Oh, I know
Biff
that guy.
Sweetwater. Almost never a good sign if Brian says he knows the guy. That means he drinks heavily into the latest hours of the night.
He has a good shirt.
This guy's gonna be good. I can feel it.
Okay,
We're gonna
here
get a
he
good
is,
one.
Biff Sweetwater, everybody. Come on.
What up, Skankfest? Thank you, Ari. Oh, man, I almost didn't make it here because I was watching Netflix. Do you guys see the new Bill Cosby show? No. Making a Pudding Pop? It's great. I forgot all my jokes as soon as I came up here on stage, guys, so I apologize for this. I'm bombing. I was a career criminal most of my life, and in Canada, that's where I'm from, sorry, that can lead down 3 paths. You either start trafficking French-Canadian women, or you start growing weed, or you bootleg maple syrup. And I stayed into the maple syrup game. I don't want to get into too many sticky situations with the ladies or the weed, I was recently discovered my wife is a sociopath, so that's pretty cool. She ran off with my dog and about 10 grand. Haven't seen her in a while. I pretty much just came here to chew bubblegum and commit suicide, and I'm all out of bubblegum right now, guys. So, this guy gets it. It's funny that he's dressed like that, because in my high school yearbook, people say, I want to be NHL, I want to be this. I said, I want to be a corrupt police officer or a cat burglar. No lie, that's a real joke.
Wow. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Biff Sweetwater. Wow. What are your initial thoughts on Biff? Anybody have any?
This show is getting sadder and sadder.
Yeah.
I really was excited when we started. I didn't know it was going to be like this. I've opened 3 GoFundMes for these guys so far.
This is crazy. For those of you listening to the podcast, Biff Sweetwater looks like if the bearded lady survived chemo for breast cancer.
He does.
It's gay narcos.
Yes.
Over here.
You look like an out-of-work fortune teller.
Nailed it.
Biff, what do you do for work looking like what you fucking look like?
He makes hemp shirts.
I recently got disowned by my family because they're ashamed
They
that I
did
was
the
raped by
right
baby.
thing.
So they paid me off, and I haven't been working for the last
They
6 months.
disowned you and what?
How much you get?
90 grand.
$90,000 to your family so they never see you again?
Yes.
Wow. You cashed out at a bad time, buddy.
And you spent it all on a do-rag?
This was a gift, Bonnie. This was a gift. All right? I didn't pay for this.
So you're just milking the 90,000 until it runs out?
Well, like I said, my wife ran off with a bunch. I've already,
Your white. Slow it down, Biff. My
Sorry.
God.
I
This is
haven't
the
had
catch
any
with
weed,
some of
so
these
I'm
bucket
very
pulls. You
hyper
mix
right
fucking
now.
CBD with cocaine, you have a fucking mess in front of you. Just these way too calm, fast answers all in once. Your wife ran off with a what?
A stack of my cash and my heart.
How much
my
of the
dog.
90,000 did the wife run off with?
10 G. But like I had already paid all her fucking. She's from the UK. I paid off all her fucking debts. That's the last time.
How
we saw
did
you,
she?
you 2
Well,
hours
explain to
longer.
me how and why she ran off with your money, your dog, and what else? Your car?
His broken
my heart.
heart.
My heart.
Oh, she left with
No,
your
I
heart.
have the cards. Piece
Wow.
of shit.
Okay, very good. So why did she leave you? How recent was this?
Because I discovered that she was a sociopath. I confronted her, and her move was to call the police, not really like say anything that would like get me arrested, but enough to, dirty the water so that I look like a bad guy.
Right. I feel like you already really enjoy dirty water, but
Before
take what I can get.
Before she stole your heart, did she say Kalima?
How long ago was this breakup?
January.
January.
That's fresh, dude. Oh, it's so fresh.
My goodness.
I was in Hawaii a month ago. I was ready to just dive off the balcony.
Wow. So now to remember her, you just keep an article of her clothing wrapped around your head.
Yeah. So your family disowns you. Your wife leaves you.
With my dog. She took my fucking dog.
Yeah.
My rescue Pekingese. Cutest dog in the world.
Rescue, please. Did you walk on fucking cracking ice to get that dog?
Yeah, I'm sure a rescue dog is the cutest dog in the world.
What did you do to have your family disown you?
Yeah.
I asked them to help me with my dog business.
What's your dog business? I feel like you have the type of van they had in Dumb and Dumber, where it's like, I got the best idea. It's a van shaped like a dog.
I was trying to be a dog
He
walker
fucks
for
dogs,
rich people.
so it didn't catch on in Canada. But what he does, he cleans them out, then he fucking cleans them out.
What's your dog business?
It's called Biff's Bark Buddies. I was like a dog walker for rich people in Vancouver.
Why would rich people want you to walk their dog?
No, it wasn't that. It was that like.
Answer my. He's not on a microphone.
Sorry.
Answer my question.
Sorry, Tony.
Why would rich people want you to walk their dog? Convince us.
I'm fucking. I mean, look at me.
Yeah, that's so. The question stands. Why would rich people want you to walk their dog? Okay. All right.
What? Tony, come on.
Oh my God.
I'm a weird animal whisperer. I lived in the jungle of Costa Rica. Fucked with horses, donkeys.
Yeah, but your wife's a psychopath.
I wish you would have. I wish you would have whispered up here. That deserves more. Go fuck yourself.
He's a legend. This guy's a legend.
We're gonna edit in the laughs.
I like you now,
Rich. We're gonna edit in the laughs after everything you say in post.
First of all,
it's gonna be great.
I'm about 7 for 10. That gets me in the Hall of Fame.
I love it.
All right, and she's not gonna leave me for fucking 10 grand. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Again, that's gonna kill after editing. Biff, is there anything else crazy about you that you feel like we should know about, that we'd find interesting about you and your life? Any special skills or talents?
I know a talent. He can sweat from his neck.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
How about another one, Biff? Anything else that you can do or anything like that? Anything you're good at? Anything
special skill?
Anything you do?
No.
He keeps
That's
a woman.
why, I feel like it's my time to go. I promised I'd be at my friend's wedding in Vancouver. But after that, some fentanyl, boom, I'm done.
All right, there he goes, Biff Sweetwater, everybody. My God, I don't know what's happening here tonight. Woo! Kill Tony, anything can happen. What makes it great is what makes it scary is that anyone can sign up for this show. First time I've ever heard a plug for fentanyl on a podcast. All right, I'm not even gonna give that name any fucking credit. That's not even real. Okay, put your hands together for Kevin Kayatowski. Kevin Kayatowski, everyone. Let's see what happens now. How many of you like it when comedians do good on this show? How many of you like it when comedians do bad on this show? All right. Well, there you go. You must be loving yourself tonight. One more time for Kevin Kayatowski.
Thanks, everyone. Dating's weird. It is. You have to know how to make a lobster now, for some reason. It's weird to break the ice. Some people buy girls drinks. Always think it's a little bit douchey because there's no creativity. Just flash a card, be like, whatever she's having, put on my tab. And I'd never tried that. I never think it would work until, I'm at a bar with friends. We're having a good time, buying drinks, tipping well, and the bartender gives us a couple of shots of JMO for free. And I look at that middle-aged man with a bald spot, gave me a shot, and I want to fuck him so bad now. Thank you so much. Free drinks are the best. You can have 15 beers, 3 tequilas, a vodka, and a Long Island iced tea. And the bartender comes like, hey, there's a open PBR. You want it? Fuck yes. Yes, free drinks anytime. Just line him up. Let's do this. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Whoa, at this point, a drinking problem is refreshing, isn't it?
You look like the Sklar brother that didn't make it. I'm back.
Hey, there you go. That's the laugh that we're going to edit into all the other things that you said. Kevin Kwiatkowski, you are the funniest one of Conor McGregor's sparring partners we've ever had on the show.
Thank you, thank you.
You are Russian as fuck, huh?
Yeah, well, I was born here, but my parents are from Belarus.
Belarus, is that anywhere near Vape Pen?
It is.
It is, right? It's right in the windstream of it all.
My mom was there when it happened, yeah.
Really?
She was in Minsk, so if you guys watch the show, and the professor opens the window and that beeps, she was in that city.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Did she have any side effects or anything weird?
She gave birth to
her
me,
kid came out fucking awful.
Yeah.
That is incredible. So your mom, both of your parents from Belarus?
Yeah,
And,
mom and dad.
what does your dad do?
He is a mechanic.
He's a mechanic. What's
Yeah.
mom do?
She is a caretaker.
A caretaker?
Yeah.
For you?
No.
What do
thank
you
God,
do
no.
for work?
Huh?
What do you do?
I'm a tech analyst.
A tech analyst.
Yeah.
So fun of a job. You have a girlfriend?
I do, yes.
How long you been with her?
We've been over 4 years now together.
Where'd you meet her at?
At a bar.
Yeah? What was your line? What was the first thing you said to her?
She was the one that came up to me.
Oh, wow. Look at you. And she's like, hey, are you James Franco's retarded brother?
That is exactly kind of what she said.
No, she said her first line was, "Oh, did you put something in my drink?"
Wow. What does your girlfriend do for work?
She is a marketing associate at an architectural firm.
Wow, look at that. Bringing home the fucking bacon.
Yeah.
My God.
Are you pursuing comedy as a career?
I am not, no.
Oh, good. We thought that.
This is your first time ever doing it?
It is, yeah.
Wow,
My first time.
congratulations. Is this something you've always wanted to do?
I've just been a big fan of Kill Tony for years now. We saw you live 3 times.
Wow, where at?
First time was the last show 2017 in the Comedy Store. That was when the band were dressed as old people and they almost drove a scooter off the stage.
Oh, I got mad
That was an amazing episode.
Jeremiah
An amazing
spilled my
episode.
drink on me with a rascal
Ruined my
scooter.
MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
And then next time was the Skankfest last year, and I thought, if I'm laughing at people bombing, I should bomb myself so I wouldn't feel as bad.
Heck yeah. People from where you're from love that shit. My goodness. Your parents do anything weird like Belarusian that's sort of like strange or like sort of that normie American people would be like, whoa,
No,
the
no.
whole house smells like biscuits all the time or something like
No,
that?
my mom's a pothead.
Really?
now. Yeah, like she'll smoke people here under the table.
Really?
Yeah, every day.
Oh my God.
Bring her.
I will.
That's incredible. Where do they live now?
Well, my parents are divorced, but my mom lives in Coney Island, and my dad lives in Jackson Heights.
Oh, okay. That's fun.
Your eyes are dreamy.
Thank you very much.
Is there
Thanks,
a
Rich.
Belarusian type of food that's famous that we would recognize?
Plenty, yeah. Pilimeni with smetanas, borscht is famous, some kotlety. It's the best, yeah.
All right. Well, very interesting. That's a lot of fun.
Hey, Tony, it's been a while since I've been here. Do you ever get any of these people? Are they ever funny?
It actually this has
This
been
seems
sort
like
of
a low
a crazy.
percentage, right?
This is one of the by far. Normally, New York episodes are smash.
Yeah.
This is a lot of people just like, I'm a fan, had no idea, don't know why I signed up. This is fucking crazy. This is weirder than it feels. The lights are bright. The sound is weird.
Once in a while, this happens.
It's the worst shit that they could do, and somehow they're all fans of the show. They've heard people do this repeatedly in different cities and at the Comedy Store, and yet here they come one after. I had no idea. This is crazy. Good to be here. Skankfest.
That's exactly it. Yeah. That's exactly it.
Boggles my mind. One guy didn't even fucking prepare. At least normally people that bomb are like, man, I prepared, now I fucking don't remember. And the crowd's like, come on, you've got it. But no, not you pieces of shit tonight. It's a bunch of real fucking do-nothings. How long did you prepare for this?
Well, I was outside.
Yeah. Great. Fucking seemed like it. Has anyone ever told you that you're funny?
No, not really.
I have nothing left to say. I mean, that is just nobody in his life has told him he's funny, and it doesn't change here tonight. There he goes, Kevin Kwiatkowski. You know what? I'm gonna do something special here. I
The
gotta
worst,
change.
the worst thing, by the way, about that is that he didn't prepare at all, and he was like, fuck it, I'll come up here and just try something. And he was just as bad as all the people who've been doing it for 3 years.
Yeah. No, it's mind-blowing. I have no idea what's happening here. That's why I'm going to do something special right now to change the mood in this room a little bit. There is a comedian that is here that actually won this spot to come to Kill Tony. He became a part of the festival when Luis J. Gomez was on an episode in beautiful Los Angeles, California. He gave away a spot to a comedian, and it ended up going down to a final tournament. They had a one-liner competition. This guy won. He's one of our favorite people in the history of Kill Tony. At one point, he was going to quit comedy. I had to give him a pep talk, and he fucking kept doing it and started having more breakthroughs in his youthful career. You know him, you love him if you're a fan of the show. He's here for Skankfest from a gift from Luis J. Gomez. It's the one, the motherfucking only, Steve Lee, everybody! This guy's a fucking killer. Are you guys ready to see somebody that can actually kill Tony? Skankfest, I need you to do better than that. Here he comes.
Yeah.
Steve
Finally.
Lee, Steve Lee, Steve Lee, Steve Lee. Live from Skankfest. It's Steve Lee.
I'm really scared. There's a spot that's really wet right underneath me. I don't want to be more disabled. Just saying. Can I move the mic back a little bit? Okay. Woo. All right.
Let's restart the clock for Steve Lee. 60 seconds starting now. Only for Steve Lee.
People with disability, a lot of us, we need the straw to drink, like when we go to a fast food place. And the environmentalists, they want to take that out away from us. What are they going to do next? They take out the cement, the ramps, it's using too much cement. It's killing the environment. And then they're going to take out the elevators and burning too much coal. Okay, I have a trade-off. I love the turtles too. But, okay, I don't use my straw. You don't use your condoms, okay? Do it raw. Doggy style, cream pie, I don't care. Catch all your STD naturally. That's it.
Fuck yeah, Steve Lee, 55 seconds. In and out. Comes in. Kills, and gets out just before the sound of the kitty. We fucking love you, Steve Lee. Give him a hand. He could literally use 2 of them right now.
I'll tell you, I love the whole handicap character. When we were in the back playing hacky sack, you go, watch this. Remember, great funny stuff, man.
A handicap character.
I am, but I can't get out of it, so.
Tony.
That would be so Wong.
Somehow he's the least disabled person we've had on stage tonight.
Yeah. For those of you just listening to the podcast, they're calling him disabled because he's Asian. There's nothing else wrong with him. Tell us your condition. What's that from? Car accident?
I was born this way.
No, I know. It's
It's a rare condition called upside down hands. His hands look like a Salvador Dali painting.
That's a good one.
I've never wanted to kick the crush out of somebody in my life more than I wanted to kick them out from under here.
All right. Oh, wow. I almost passed out there for a second. That was incredible. Wow.
Do you have to stand on your head when you jerk off?
You know what? We've had Steve on the show many times, and that actually inspires me to ask, how do you masturbate, Steve Lee? That's a good question. Do you have a special technique?
That guy only fucks bitches.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have a special?
Do a demonstration?
Sure, whatever you want to do. Oh. Wow. Wow. That made me laugh and almost puke at the same time.
Last night, Louis C.K., now this.
I wouldn't mind.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was like...
I
that
have
was like,
feminine hands too, so it might get me to open.
oh, hell yeah. Those things
So
are...
just racially, if I could ask, your father's Chinese?
Yeah.
And your mom's part frog?
The straws are killing his people.
You're full Chinese?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. How's your trip been to Skankfest so far?
Amazing, man. The first time I had painkiller and beer together. So.
Wow. Okay.
By the way, I need the painkiller unless some of you poster out here. It's like.
Wow. If anybody has an extra painkiller, give it to Steve Lee. Oh, this guy's going straight into his backpack right now. Front
He knows
row.
a good cause when he sees it. It's like, yeah, for
Hell
sure.
yeah. It's all, that's what, that's the good thing is it's good. Wow. Okie dokie. Holy shit. We have our own personal Apollo 13 here at, Scott.
You were born in America?
No.
You were born in China?
I'm from Hong Kong.
No, he was born in a microwave, clearly.
You can tell Hong Kong is not real China because otherwise he would have been drowned.
That is incredible.
Oh, jeez.
Commentary on China.
My goodness, Steve Lee. So what else? Any other favorite parts of Skankfest? Perhaps like the stairs or something like that?
Yeah, all right. Getting up and down 15
That must
times
be a
day.
hassle, huh?
Well, first of all, I had to thank you guys to put me on this show, fly me out here, and all you guys appreciating my comedy. Thank you very much.
Wait.
It's really from the bottom of my heart.
Man, if Louis J. Gomez found out that the only comedian that's done good on this show so far tonight was from Los Angeles, he would kill himself. Literally.
Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself.
Dude, I got to tell you this story.
Yeah.
The week I won your Kill Tony
Yep.
show, and then the weekend I was producing a short film for people with disability, and the winner get to have the film show to the industry, right? I was so excited. I got a feature film.
Did you get to hobble on the red carpet? Okay, go ahead.
So I got a feature film director helping me out. I was so excited, and then I got a call from my mom. Hey, your dad just died. Like, what?
Oh, no.
My dad lives in Hong Kong all the way. So I had 2 days to finish the film, and I was numb in that moment. And I was thinking, hey, that's actually the right music.
Yeah.
And now our next act.
No, keep going. I want to hear this.
So I was thinking, should I abandon the whole team? No, I was like, I stuck with my team. So I was there for 2 more days. And I mean, I didn't get to see my dad anyway. He lives. He was in Hong Kong all that time.
Yeah.
And after I finished the writing, the first day I was crying driving back home. I almost died, dude. Like I rode all day.
Because you driving is.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
When you say you almost died, what do you mean?
Because I was writing the whole day with the team, and
Right.
then it's like I was crying,
Yeah.
and it mixed with my sweat.
Right.
It got in my
and plus
eye.
the
I
way
couldn't
your
see.
hand can't reach your eye to rub the tears away.
So
when you're writing, do you just bang your face on the computer?
No, actually,
that's how Rich does it.
Bonnie. Wow. I love that.
I wrote like Stephen Hawking, so.
Yeah, no, I love it.
So I finished the whole film, and unfortunately didn't get it.
What's longer, the film or the story? Go ahead, Steve.
So
Lee.
anyway,
I can only feel sorry for you for a little bit longer.
So I stopped comedy for 2 months, man.
Yeah.
And I just came back to it recently, 2 weeks ago.
Well, I'm telling you, Steve Lee, I think maybe sitting, because I noticed you were sitting in the front row here tonight. I hope that you can see clearly. Like, I mean, you have a very special knack for this. Even before.
Well, ironically, those glasses have no prescription.
He's trying to fit it in Hollywood.
Makes him look smarter.
I mean,
he was the best one tonight for sure.
Yeah, you've been getting laughs the whole time, and you're so compelling. And to do that all, you know, with all these things happening around you and against you, it just goes to show it's going to make you that much stronger when things are going good and you're feeling good. You're still going to be able to have that tough came from the grit work muscle writing.
Finally get rid of those crutches.
I love it. He came all the way out here for this, guys. Flew him out and everything. There he goes, Steve Lee. The great Louis J. Gomez made that happen. Just gave it away out of the kindness of his heart on a Kill Tony episode. This Louis J. Gomez gets my vote for President of the United States. I mean, just unbelievable, the stuff he does for Skankfest, for comedy. So fucking cool. I love it. You guys ready to go back to the bucket? See another comedian, huh? Put your hands together for Kevin A. Escobar, everyone. Kevin A. Escobar. Wait a second, this sounds familiar. Is this guy on yesterday? Kevin A. Escobar? Is that you?
Yeah, it feels like he was on yesterday. That name sounds familiar.
If this guy bombs 2 days in a row, I'm just gonna kill everybody in the room. So here he comes, Kevin A. Escobar. Holy shit.
Kill myself after this. Anyway, how you guys doing? Good? All right, let's see. Anyway, when I was 12 years old, I was an altar boy. But listen, before you assume anything, please. But I fucking hated it. And one day I started crying to my mom's like, I don't want to go to church anymore. It's like, why? Did the priest do something to you? Yeah, that's it, yeah. So then the following week, I find out that he was arrested. Yeah, because he was actually molesting a few of the other altar boys. Yeah. Now, I was angry. I was angry, you know, yet relieved. But was it wrong of me to also feel jealousy, right? I felt a little rejected. Like, why didn't he look at me the same way? Wasn't I also a delicious treat created by God, right? But then again, I unknowingly helped other kids that were actually being abused. And who says lying is bad, right? Religion does it all the time. My bad, baby Jesus.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Kevin A. Escobar.
I just took a shit, so I'm like,
no,
really...
don't keep burying the show, Kevin. Just take a breath for a little minute here.
You should have pretended you were blind.
I actually just took off my glasses.
Okay, let's check in with the cat burglar over there.
You may not be aware, but that is a Dom Irrera joke.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah, it's an old hacky premise. I've never seen it done this badly though.
I didn't even notice a punchline. I can't believe that's anyone's. I mean, I must have missed it. Like I just sort of like I've been trying to pay attention, but I kept tuning out. Kevin, you bombed 2 nights in a row. Incredible. How long have you been doing stand-up again? Remind us.
1 year.
Oh, 1 year. Very good. Okay.
That's enough.
Yep. We got it. We got it, Kevin.
No, I like that you're still dressing the way you did when you were an altar boy. Same age group. Still waiting for that priest. Maybe now, Father.
So, Kevin, 2 nights in a row, really just sort of like, I mean, just really a tall glass of unpurified fucking water. We're just going to keep it moving along, okay? Kevin Escobar.
Can I give a message, a serious message to Kevin and the other open micers? Like, guys, you for sure suck, but it's going to get better. Just keep working, and you'll start to slowly get better.
For sure. And I'll even put one more little icing on the cake on top of that. It's like write fucking jokes, man. It's about jokes and jokes and jokes and nothing else. And short and sweet and precise and original and fucking dig until you got it. Write dog shit and then sift through it to find the good stuff. like the editor for Rich Voss's part of this podcast is gonna have to do. I'm kidding, Rich.
I know. Listen, I don't think I haven't carried other shows before. This is a lot of fun. Hey, listen, I'm not going to be like Gandhi here. Have a fallback plan. You know what I mean?
There goes Kevin Escobar, everybody. You know what? I don't trust this fucking bucket tonight. I'm going to do something else right now.
He really wants one last thing to say.
Oh, really? Do you really have one more fucking thing to say?
I just want to plug one thing, please.
Plug what? No, Kevin. No, you didn't deserve that. Put the mic in the fucking mic stand. No.
Wait, hold on.
There he goes, Kevin
I would have
Escobar.
said yes.
What's that thing on his arm? Is that a Joe DeRosa tattoo?
So I don't trust this bucket tonight. Do you guys trust this bucket tonight?
He wanted you to say no. Guys, he wanted you to say no.
Very split. I'm going to do something else special. There is a guy out there that I know for a fact.
More special than Steve Lee?
Perhaps. Who knows? I mean, we've had Steve Lee on the show for years before. He's an LA comic. He signs up regularly in LA. This guy, I believe, I know for a fact he's never done stand-up for Kilkenny. I'm pretty sure it's his first time doing stand-up comedy, period. This is a guy who I saw here the first night that I was here, and I recognized him, and I couldn't remember how. And then I remembered when I was in London, England, this guy was in the audience, and he had a very distinct laugh, and it was a show that was that really stood out to me because it was the night after. It was my first show after I found out Brody Stevens had killed himself, and I didn't want to do that show that night, and I canceled it for part of the day, and then I went back and just ended up doing it, basically, even though I didn't want to. My manager's like, hey, maybe you'll enjoy that hour. Maybe it'll be an hour that you're not thinking about it. My manager was
just
wrong.
like a manager or an agent to tell you to get that money.
Exactly, right. And okay, very good. That was that. Very good. But the one thing that stood out to me for that set that made me laugh and enjoy myself was hearing this guy's distinct laugh. And I got to talk with him a bit, and he came all the way here from London, England, everybody. He's never done stand-up on Kiltony before. Put your hands together. It's my first time ever seeing him perform. I think it's his first time performing stand-up is my point. Put your hands together for Kevin Scott, everyone. Kevin Scott. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Come on, Skankfest. Give me a little bit of energy. We're only halfway through the day here. Kevin Scott. Here he is.
Hey, how you doing, people? So, everyone probably remembers the first time they realized that their parents weren't that smart. You know what I mean? Some of you probably were very young. Some of you a bit older. Could have been yesterday for others of you. For myself, I think I was probably around 11. I can't remember what happened. Probably some shit at school. And I came home, and my parents started like shouting at me. And the big thing was, they're just like, we wish we didn't have you. And I was a bit like, wait, so that's the big thing? That's the big thing to hurt me? I'm like, you adopted me, you idiots. You had a receipt. You could have returned me. What is wrong with you? You fools. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm not hurt, but now you've just got on the disdain train. All right, thank you, people.
Yeah, Kevin Scott. Look at that. I love that. Grab that microphone, Kevin. We're going to talk to you a bit here. Grab that microphone. Heck yeah. You may recognize Kevin Scott as the guy from The Sandlot. The ball rolled over to his side of the fence.
It's British powder.
There really is no sun in Europe, huh?
Heck yeah. Welcome. And so, Kevin, this is your first time on Kiltony. First time to New York? You come here often?
Third time to New York.
Very good. And you are blind?
Yeah, I'm kind of registered blind. I got sight, but it's like you're just kind of an outline kind of thing. There's no real detail or anything like that. You know
Oh,
what I
well,
mean?
good. If you're that close to Ari, that's a good thing. You must be thinking that there's a shark swimming sideways next to you. That's just his nose.
There are two sharks circling you right now.
So, Kevin, tell us more about you. Is that's true? You were adopted?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your parents thought you were white.
And so, what have you been doing with your life? Tell us more about you. You seem like a wise, good gentleman. You made it all the way here. I can't believe such a esteemed Britishman made it all the way here to Skankfest.
Only just. I've been lost a lot.
What was that?
I came to the Gramercy on Thursday, and Google Maps said that it should take me 25 minutes, and it took over an hour.
Yeah.
I was like, it was crazy.
It sucks being blind, I'm sure. Not easy to find your way around, exactly. That is cool.
Hey, I know you're blind. Have you checked out the chicks in Thailand?
Chicks in Thailand?
Yeah, they love anal, bro.
Hey, heck yeah. So, what do you do for work? You have a job?
Marketing and communications.
Oh, very cool. Absolutely. You're so well spoken. What do you think's the most British thing about you? Is there something you do? You love tea?
No, I'm a coffee person, man.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
I feel like you like your coffee black, but with lots of cream.
No,
you could have that one, by the way. You take that. It's a gift. Because that's what you are, right? You're an albino black man, correct?
Yeah.
We have a friend in the comedy community, Nate Hurd, who I actually, when I was talking with you, catching up with you yesterday, I actually noticed a comedian. I can't imagine how many times it's happened to you. Have you noticed a lot of comedians saying, "Hey, what's up, Nate?" Has anybody said that to you other than the person that I saw do that to you?
No, that was the first time.
Wow.
But people, like, sometimes they come up to me and be like, "Oh shit, I went to school with you. You're blah blah blah," and I'm like, "No, I'm not." They're like, "Yeah, you are."
Because it's
And
a
I'm
funny
like,
thing. Because black people get mad when you say like, "Oh, they all look alike." But when it comes to black albinos, even you can sort of admit, right?
You're asking a blind man if all black albinos look alike. Come on, you can agree. Come on.
Have you ever been called the N-word?
Yeah.
Really? By who?
Yeah.
Your adopted parents?
No, I grew up in a very white area, so there was it was kind of crazy.
Goodness.
I have a question about the adoption system in the UK. Do they get to see who they're getting before they make their decision, or is it more like a potluck and they lost?
Yeah, Ari, it's like a puppy shelter with a clear window, and they're like, "That one, please."
Yeah, it's just like a little black box, and they lift up the lid, and it's just like, "Here's what you got." It's like, "Oh damn, a black albino, shucks."
That white baby has a huge dick.
And you would know something about that, wouldn't you? Joelberg over here, as we found out at the Naked Roast the other day, now I call him Mr. Potato Head.
Polberg.
Yeah. My goodness. Is there anything we'd be surprised about your life that you do or as a hobby or anything like that? What do you do for fun? Is there anything else you're into other than comedy?
I've got a couple of podcasts.
A couple
that I do.
podcasts? Oh,
Yeah.
you do podcasts?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I would love to listen to your voice to fall asleep to.
This would be a good time to plug your podcast instead of just mentioning.
All right, yeah. So I've got one called Echoes from the Void that comes out every Wednesday.
What's that about?
That's just like general shit. So if I talk about like things that I saw in the news that I might have something to say on, and then thoughts on like shit I've done that week. If
like feeding on babies after midnight.
There's that laugh. That's the laugh, by the way. If you're It made my set that night in London so fun. I've never, literally the most depressed I've ever been in my life. And the only shining little star in the black sky was just, I'm like, I don't even want to be up here. And then each joke, I'm like, wait, I got to hear more of that. So I'm just like,
Four punchlines.
You have a beautiful laugh. How about your other podcast? Let's go for the double plug.
So that's called Echo Chamber, and that's a film review and interview podcast.
Well, you have such a fucking cool voice. I'm glad that you recognize it. I'm glad that you know, like, that's a cool thing for you and a good field for you to be in. You getting listeners?
Yeah, it's growing.
Start small, it grows. That's exactly what happened.
Well, you're about to get 9 more.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, the other day I interviewed the top Buddhist monk from Mongolia.
Oh, so I love the way you say Mongolia. Mongolia.
Do they rank the Buddhist monks now?
Ari.
Can you please just keep laughing right into that microphone so these people can hear it?
Ari.
Go ahead, Jeremiah.
You didn't see the BuzzFeed article, Top 10 Monks to Watch?
The original #1 set himself on fire, so.
The last thing I'll say to you, Kevin, is we have to get your laugh down. If you could ever maybe send if you could laugh in a recording studio for us in your podcast equipment and email it to Redban or message it to us somehow someday, I'd love to have that be part of our sound effect go-to chamber.
I see what I can do for you, man.
Just throwing this out there, you could get it from the podcast he just did where he set it into a microphone that was recorded.
I mean, that's true. Or we could get it super clear. I guess we could do either one.
Unfortunately, we couldn't make him laugh, but maybe someone
He
back
has
home.
equipment and whatnot. But there he goes, ladies, all the way from London, England, guys. Come on. Woo. All right. I mean, when I say this is risky business, I mean this is fucking risky business. But should we go back to this thing one last time? All right. I'm gonna fucking really try my best here. Okay, put your hands together for your final comedian. Oh wait, we didn't get a girl up here, have we? We haven't had a lady up here tonight. Let's.
Bonnie is sitting right next to you.
You want her to do a minute, Ari?
No, I do
not. Matt is not a girl. Chris is not a girl. You want to get one?
You're at Skankfest.
Sorry to Lewis. Sorry to Dylan. Oh, there's Steve Lee's name. There's Calvin.
I got one.
Josh.
I got one.
Brandon.
I got one.
Oh, okay. We found one. You guys ready for this? Your final comedian of the night.
By the way, that process is just like when I was booking This Not Happening, and there were all these qualified men. I was like, no, next. I fucking gotta get one. No, come on. All right, yeah, that'll do.
Gotta get one in there. It's 2019, people. Put your hands together for Becca Kidder, everybody. Here she comes. When the weather's hot, push right up and touch the sky. Time and women on my. Hey. Step back from that ledge, my friend. One more time for Becca Kidder, everybody.
What's up, guys? I'm Becca. I'm 28 years old. I am from Salt Lake City. Managed to be from Mormonville without kids. I'm an anomaly. People assume, though, that, like, since I don't have kids, I don't want them. That's not really the truth. I think if I were a parent, I'd take really good care of them. How hard can it be, really? Like, people complain about it a lot, but it's just the Plan B pill on your way to work in the morning. It's super easy. I take care of them really well, you know? Abortion jokes. I'm not saying I'm a whore, but I have a question. Have you ever given a guy a blowjob and accidentally thrown up, but then apologized, but you shouldn't because it's technically his fault? No? Okay, me neither. Whatever, that's all I got.
Fuck yeah, Becca Kidder. Hi, friend. One more time for Becca, guys. You did it, Becca. Is this your first time?
Thank you.
You've been doing stand-up a while?
No, just a few months.
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool. All of it in Salt Lake City?
Yeah, it's
You
shit
go
out
to
there, baby.
Wise Guys, the open mic there?
Yeah, it's cutthroat, like you wouldn't imagine, but Salt Lake
No,
City's
I do imagine it's a great scene there. Keith
Yeah.
over at that club is
He's
unbelievable. Yep, one of the most
meth,
beautiful
huh?
cities.
Lot of meth.
A lot of meth in Salt Lake City.
Really?
Underrated.
Wow, I
Underrated
didn't-
meth town.
Yeah, I did not know that.
How does it feel to be by far and away the better of the two Salt Lake City comics tonight?
Great, I feel good.
It is incredible. Salt Lake City's Becca Kidder. You look like you like everything with salt.
So
even your cities. Let's check in with Joel Jimenez.
I can tell she's having a great time at Skankfest because from back here it looks like she laughed her ass off.
No ass.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look,
you
I
really
used
don't
to be
have
a
a
fatty,
butt, which
though.
that
I
doesn't
used to
make
be a
sense.
fatty, so be fair. Be nice.
What happened to your butt?
I lost a bunch of weight.
The cat burglar got it.
Cat burglar.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think you have a California flat ass?
Genetics, but I also lost a ton of weight.
What?
So
Let me see your ass.
Keep looking
Go
for
turn
it.
around. Look at your ass. Your ass looks like Margaret Cho's face.
It is incredible. You don't look like from the front like you would have no ass, but you got no ass.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. That's not. We make fun of guys.
We're
having no asses
realistically
too
here
on
to
the
look at
show.
anyway, so it's like whatever.
Heck yeah.
Not only does she not have a lot of junk in their trunk, she keeps it quite clean and empty, and makes sure
Yeah. Definitely easy to clean. None of the cheeks to worry about, any clumping up on the sides or anything like that. An easy wipe. It's basically like okie dokie. I don't know.
Hey, you know what? You're so cute, and for 3 months you were, you were fucking as good as. Well, you were good, and I really keep it. You got a cute, good disposition. What's the word?
Disposition.
I think disposition was good. Yeah.
What's
Thanks.
that?
Keep the compliment coming.
The
Sorry.
word for Rich Voss is
I'm
deposition.
serious. You could see star quality, and he's playing the saxophone. No, good job.
Yeah,
I'm trying
very
to be
cool.
fucking nice, you assholes.
Yeah, absolutely. Few months in, let's check in with the great Bonnie Mcfarlane.
Well, unlike these guys, I'm not going to talk about your looks. I'm going to talk about your comedy.
Yes. How fat is that brain of yours? Show us that brain ass. What that right stem do?
Yeah, you have a great look for comedy for sure. You're one of the few comedians that look like both Mike and Molly at the same time. That's so fun. So Salt Lake City's competitive, huh?
Yeah.
Are there a lot of women in this scene there? Like in
A
the open
few.
mic area?
It's not like any comedy. It's not female heavy. So.
Right.
Oh, wait a
However,
second.
you
We're
are.
We're gonna hear from Bonnie Mcfarlane again.
I'm just happy to hear you like Plan B.
Did you really
If it's
puke
there,
while?
you use it.
Did you really puke while giving a blowjob? Was that real?
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a good thing. Well, you don't have
And
to
I
apologize.
That's how
for
she
it.
No, I
lost all that
apologize. He says that, but it's like, no, I have to. I'm sorry.
It honestly looks like your plan B was bacon.
It used to be.
You're fun. What do you do for work, Becca?
I work for a food distribution company.
Food distribution.
I just buy groceries, yeah.
Oh, cool. You're a grocery bagger.
No, like they give me money and I spend their money to buy groceries. Like for Wendy's, they're a big account of ours.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Wendy's,
incredible.
huh?
Wow, that's great. So you do a lot, basically a lot of grocery shopping in
Yeah.
between doing a lot of grocery shopping.
Yep.
All right. These guys can't laugh at jokes at fat chicks because that's all that they fuck. Booyah! Fucking, I'll bite ya. I'll get ya. All right. What else? Anything we'd be shocked to know about you? Any other super fun facts or anything? You're like a pro wrestling champion or anything? We had someone body slam.
I went to juvie when I was 17. I was in juvie for like 2 years.
Oh, wow.
A battery was the charge.
Wow.
Yeah.
My goodness. What kind of battery? The one you use to put in your vibrator? Didn't even
Those
make
are dead.
sense. Sometimes I go for speed instead of structure, and it's.
You can see you were trying to find it halfway. They're like, "What kind of battery? Come to me. Come to me. The kind that you come on. You put in your vibrator. Fuck."
What kind of battery? Got battery?
We know it was an assault and battery.
Fuck!
Way to take the heat off Tony.
Wow. All right, Becca. Well, we're gonna get you out of here.
Fuck
Thank
yeah,
you so
thank you
much.
guys.
You guys think we can do one more fast one? One more fast one, super fast. All right, this is it.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Guys, listen up for a second. This never gets really said. Just want to point out someone who's on this dais right now, Brian Redban. You might not know this, but he actually started the careers of a bunch of podcasts you like. Without him, I don't do a podcast. There's no Your Mom's House podcast. There's no Joe Rogan's podcast. And over one other podcast. Give it up for the Podfather, Mr. Brian Redban, everybody.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that.
Overrated.
And this is, and I would like to say, a special shout out to Brian and Jeremiah and Joel. This is the official last stop of what I believe is some type of 23 city tour that we just did over the last month and a half. Absolute insanity. We've been everywhere and some places where we will absolutely never go again.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So we want to give a big thanks to all the comics who brought it tonight.
Yes. And I pulled one last name out of the bucket. We're going to get through them fast and talk to them fast. It's one name. Put your hands together for BAM, everybody. This is it. BAM. What a way to end the night. We ended it with a BAM. Brett A. Morris, everybody. BAM. Is he coming? I get the feeling. I'll bet you a few people left when I said one more. And no BAM? Right? That's not BAM. Right? Okay. Nobody said anything. Let's keep going. Oh, this is exciting. You know this young lady as a former regular on this show, everybody. See, her very first time doing stand-up comedy was on Kill Tony. She was a regular on this show for 2 years. She's such a fucking hustler that amongst all the other shows that she does, she signed up to be here tonight. What better way to close the show than someone who started on Kill Tony that you all know? Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you former regular Kill Tony legend, Kim Congdon, everybody. Wow, how cool is that?
Thank fucking God.
How cool is that? It really is a bucket of destiny.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous. This is crazy. I know this is kind of awkward, and some of you are like, holy shit, Kim's here at Skankfest. It's kind of weird. Her and Lewis broke up, and now she's here doing stand-up. But, like, the truth is, I'm not here to do stand-up. I came to kill Lewis. He's going to die. Oh. Thank you. It is weird dating a guy with a kid because I always knew that, like, I probably didn't have like that motherly instinct to save him first if something bad happened. Like one night I was putting him to bed, Lewis wasn't home, and I read him a book, I sang him a song, and he was like, hey Kim, I'm scared. Can you stay a little longer? I was like, yeah, what's wrong? And he goes, I can't tell you, but she's in my room. It was a pitch black and he said that, and I was like, hey, I gotta go. This sounds like a problem for your mom, you know? So yeah, him and Lewis both got ghosted. Thank you so much.
Hey. Fuck yeah. How cool is this? Pulled out of the bucket, built and constructed, born out of the depths of Kill Tony and the belly room, and amazing that you got pulled out of the bucket.
I was literally conceived by you and Brian.
Yeah. It's true. I remember that. And you were what, 21?
22.
Wow, incredible. And
hot.
And you, what?
Hot.
Yeah.
Still are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I especially like the part about fucking over Lewis and
Yeah,
killing
that was a
Lewis.
great part.
And yeah, really hit home and it was relatable.
Thank you.
So you guys really broke up, huh?
Yeah, we for real broke up.
Wow, that's incredible.
Why'd you break up? Did you realize he was Lewis?
It took a while, yeah.
She woke up in the middle of the night like, what have I been doing?
After you broke up, are the other 30 people still living in the apartment? You know what? I'm tired too.
No, you're good. You're good. Bonnie, you know Kim?
I love Kim. You're so funny. I didn't watch you tonight because I was trying to figure out what's going on with your pants. But otherwise, I think you're hilarious.
Thank you.
She killed it last night on Would You Bang 'Em? She doesn't fail. I've done roast battle with her.
Yep.
She doesn't fail. And I can't think of a better way to close the show than
Absolutely.
with her.
From Kill Tony to Comedy Central's roast battle. I mean, just great stuff. And a little fun fact for those of you just listening to the podcast, Kim has enough ass to make up for the last girl that was on stage. So, the great Kim Congdon, everybody! We did it again. That's an episode of Kill Tony with Bonnie Mcfarlane, Rich Voss, and Ari Shaffir. VossRoast.com. If you love roasting, and I know you do, go there, check it out, get it, buy it, whatever you have to do. Listen to the My Wife Hates Me podcast, and of course, Skeptic Tank Zone, Ari Shaffir, everybody. We love you guys. Thank you so much for doing this. You guys were amazing. How about one more time, good and loud for the great Jeremiah Watkins? Jeremiah Wonders, Jeremiah Stand Up, everything on social media. How about one more time, good and loud for Joelberg, Joel Jimenez, guys? At Mostly Sorry, and everything else. How about one more time for Brian Redban? That's it. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Oh yeah, hey. Hey, also, Jake the Snake is doing meet and greets in the lobby. And then he'll be up at 6:30 in the ballroom. Jake the Snake Roberts, everyone. Meet and greets in the lobby right now.